to my channel. Please do not mind the coffee. I sat down to film and realized I had not yet had my morning cup, and I was wondering while I was feeling a bit groggy. So during this video we will be using this to kind of perk me up. My little Texas cup. I got this last April when I went to Dallas for a conference. Anyway, okay, so today we are going to do a first impressions sort of and get ready with me with the new Josie Maran Vibrancy Argan Oil Foundation Fluid. I'm so excited to try this foundation. I haven't used it yet, but I did haul it in my last upload, the Sephora haul. And I haven't used it yet. I'm super excited to. And I brought a couple different application tools. I brought my beauty blender and then a couple brushes. And then we can try fingers if need be. But I thought that is what we would do today. So this is what the packaging looks like. Very pretty rose gold glass bottle, and then a really pretty sort of watercolor swirl pattern. Mine is in the shade Dynamic RG5, and the package says to shake well, so we are going to do that. I've heard really wonderful things about this foundation, and I'm really, really excited to start using it. So again, it comes with a pump, awesome rose gold packaging. I don't have any primer on today. I have under eye primer on, but I don't put foundation under my eyes to help with the creasing. So let's just get right to it. I do have my skincare on. I've done my skincare routine already. So let's shake it, and we're going to just put one full pump on the back of my hand. So it's running a little bit, but it's not like a water consistency. Okay, so what we're going to do is just pop that on the face. Okay. It's not as light as I was anticipating it being. So this might actually be a perfect color match for my skin. Oops, how did it get on my pinky? It looked funny. Okay, so let's just start patting that in on one side. And let's see the coverage it gives, or if we should try maybe another tool on the other side of the face. Okay. So it's blending out really easily on the skin. I'm actually going to get my palette out. Spoiler alert, we're going to be using the Too Faced Peanut Butter and Jelly palette today. But I'm going to take out the little how-to guide and use the mirror. Oh, okay. So it's reacting not so great with either my skincare or the sponge. So let's try just a flat top brush on the other side of the face. Gives a much better coverage. Sorry, Floki's being distracting. He's deciding which toy to play with. Okay. So I don't know, I'm going to try to blend it in over this side as well, and then down my neck. It's really the perfect color match for me, actually. Looking at it in the sunlight in a mirror. Okay, so without a primer, I don't love it. Or it might just be my skincare that I've used. Today I put on the Bare Minerals Skin Longevity Serum, and then a mixture of 2 moisturizers, one with sort of acne medication in it, and then just an Olay, the skin brightening moisturizer. And I don't think that any of those things should be reacting with it, but it's sort of beating up on my skin, and like little white beads. Alright, so I'm not loving that. Without any, either, like I said, either without a primer or it might be my skincare up close. From the viewfinder, it makes my skin look super dewy, super luminous, and it evens out the coverage. It sort of covers up the spots that I'm having. Let's see if I do another pump, if that makes it better or worse. Okay. Actually, I'm going to do half a pump that time. I am going to continue using the brush, though, and see if this is buildable coverage or not. Okay. It's just sinking into my pores. Oof. I really don't like, I don't know if I'm gonna like this. It's sinking into the pores on the sides of my nose. And it's sort of looking a bit cakey with a second pump for me. Okay. And I can feel it on my face too. Okay. So the brush is a little bit streaky. Let's see if I go back with the Beauty Blender and sort of even it out. How that works. On camera, it looks awesome. Like I said, it blends with my skin perfectly. It's a great color match. It doesn't make me look like I'm a ghost. And I didn't use the full pump, as you can see. The full second half pump, I guess. But in the mirror, it just doesn't look great on my skin. I really think I need a primer for my pores. Usually I do use one, but I wanted to see how this product worked without a primer. But let's do the rest of the face, and we shall see how it goes. Okay. So that again is the Josie Maran Vibrancy Argan Oil Foundation Fluid. Mine is in the shade RG5 Dynamic, which is the lightest neutral shade that they have, I believe. Okay, so, like I said on camera, I really like it. Just up close, it's not my favorite. But let's do the rest of the face and we'll see how it goes from there. Alright, so now that the full face is done, I did set in the foundation with my It Cosmetics Bye Bye Pores powder, hoping to resolve the pore issue that we were having. And I also did my under eyes and set that as well, and then used the Too Faced Peanut Butter and Jelly palette on my eyes. First impressions of this foundation. I don't love it without a primer. And I think, like I said, I think it did react with something, either the Beauty Blender. I don't know if this is an oil and the Beauty Blender is sort of damp with water. I don't know if that affected it, or if it was something in my skincare. And then I also think that I definitely need to use some sort of primer with it. But again, I didn't today to see how the product worked on its own. So on camera, I love the way my skin looks. It looks dewy, even though I did set it. It doesn't look cakey on camera. It doesn't look too dark for my skin. As you can tell, it blends perfectly with my skin, which is definitely something I do love about this. It's hard for me to find foundations that match my skin tone. But I don't think that I have a fully formed opinion on this product just yet, without using sort of what I normally would on a regular basis with my normal foundation routine, basically. So I will probably have to follow this up with another sort of follow-up opinion on this product, but my first opinion is that I don't think I love it, unfortunately. I wanted to. I've heard wonderful things about it. It might just be one of those sorts of products that you have to find your own routine with it before you can fall in love with it. I hope that's the case, and I hope that I find that routine. But first impressions, I don't love it. It sunk into the pores on the sides of my nose and sort of beat it up and looked a little bit cakey when I tried to do a thin second layer. Normally I would stick with one, but I did want to see how buildable it was. But overall, not my favorite foundation on first impression. I will be filming a follow-up, and hopefully it gets better. But anyway, that's the first impression of the Josie Maran Vibrancy Fluid Foundation, the Argan Oil Fluid Foundation. Mine is in the shade, again, RG5 Dynamic. And if you have any questions, please feel free to ask down below. Or if you have any suggestions, if you've used this product and you have any suggestions of your best method of applying it, please let me know. I'd be happy to try them out. And thanks so much for watching. Bye, guys.